This eye look is based off of the book cover of City of Ashes, and there's a couple things that the colors I pulled from here, like the hair, the body, which is like a green for some reason. I don't know, and the fact that the hologram is blue, and there's some blue. Her shirt's like a gray blue, and then there's water, which is why my lips look wet. Because I just put on a gloss because I wanted to make it look like I was in water or something. And yeah, and also if you look at the cover, like you can't see it here I don't think, but there's like this soot sparkle stuff. So in the center of my lid I did use some sparkle, which looks like I can see it in my mirror, but obviously not. There it goes. You can kind of see it. But yeah, there's a lot of things that are represented in this look by the book. I hope you read this book. I think I will be starting blogs where I talk about books and other things like hair dyeing and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy that. That'll be on a separate channel. And keep watching the video if you want to learn how to get this look. Alright, so you know the drill. I put on my primer and I lined my eyes already so I don't have to gross anybody out. Because, when other people are doing their liner, I really can't look at the screen of my phone when I'm watching YouTube. Okay, so the colors I used today are pretty damn simple, but at the same time there's a lot of mixing. So you're just gonna have to keep up. And you could probably get similar colors in any BH cosmetic palette, but I'm using my BH Party Girl palette, which, it's alright. I don't really use it. I use mostly my Urban Decay palettes, like my Naked palettes, but it's whatevs. So if you do have this, or if you have any other BH cosmetic palette, it's very, very similar. Mix this dark green and this light green, or any dark green and light green that you like. Also, I want you to mix this light green too. Okay. And then, avoiding your tear duct area, put that on. Like, this cover, because I'm gonna do tutorials on all the covers, not the covers, before I do any on the characters, and I will justify why I use what color or why I did a look for a certain character of the book. Even if it's like a guy, I will justify what I did and stuff to make it seem like it makes more sense. Because I don't always make a crap ton of sense sometimes. Alright, now that that's on, because I'm trying to make this go as quick as possible because my last one was really long, and it was because it was based on a book cover, and that's kind of hard to do because you have to pull colors out and then you have to place them on your lid where you think that they should go. It's not easy. At least for me, it's not easy. I'm gonna use this grayish blue color, Train. I'm gonna put this on the outer corner of my eyelid. Now, these aren't the greatest, and I don't really like using a base for them. Don't ask me why I don't like using... I'm gonna use the other one. Don't ask me why I don't like using base. I just really don't. I don't like white eyeshadow. Not eyeshadow. I don't like white liner. Like, I do have it. I just really don't like using it. Now, build that up till it's to your liking. Might take a while. And just blend. Make sure you always blend. Now, the colors I'm using together, you might not think that they make sense, but they do make sense when you look at them. Because they're very shimmery, so they're easy to blend. And when you step away from the mirror, it kind of just looks like it's gradiating out in a way. That should be good. Next, I'm going into my Naked palette because I wanted a very dark gray, but I wanted a gray that was almost black and with some shimmer. This blackish gray color. It's very dark gray because it's just the perfect color that I want. And just press it. And blend it out. Now, always do things till you're happy. It might take me a little bit longer because I might want it a little bit more blended out. But if you don't want it as blended out, be my guest and leave it a little bit darker. But always make sure you look in a mirror and check. Like when I look at my phone screen, it looks like I'm looking over here. I'm checking to see if it makes sense as a whole. Okay. Now that that's done, I do want to move on to my highlight. And once again, I'm using my Naked palette. You could probably mix the color somewhere in the BH Party Girl palette or any BH palette, but I'm just going to use these because it's conveniently open. I'm going to use Virgin and Naked. Naked. And just mix those two. And to blend out that edge easier, I'm just putting it around that edge. Taking the same blendy brush. Just softening that up. Okay, I'm just gonna fix that. Okay. Taking a liner brush. Yeah, it's an eyeliner brush. And going back into my Party Girl palette, taking this white and this very light iridescent green. Just mixing those. And this is going to be our inner corner highlight. Okay, I'm just gonna go off camera, do my wing, my liner. I'm gonna finish off the bottom when I come back on, and you know, my base and my foundation and stuff like that. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the finishing touches on the makeup because I do have my base on, which is why it's shiny over here, but it doesn't look as shiny. For a center highlight, you're all gonna realize what this represents, you know, because you will see the book. I probably will explain it, so, you know, I'm taking Uzi from this Urban Decay palette. I forgot what it's called. I'm very carefully placing that Sorry, I kind of need to be up in the mirror for this one. In the very center, being careful of my eyeliner. It doesn't really need to be blended out. Alright, going back into the Party Girl palette. It's kind of like the star of the show here. I wish it was easier to open. Taking this reddish orange, well, it looks very red on camera, and this orange, which once again looks red on camera. I'm mixing them. Trying to be quick about it, I'm sorry. Just placing that under the eye. Very, very quick for this. And going right up against the wing, because it looks cool. I'm just going to finish a little bit of lip gloss. This one will just make my lips look wet. This is the Love Nectar by MAC. And I got it on my hand. Okay. Alright, that's it. That's the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you thumb this up. I hope you subscribe, because I will be doing many more book tutorials along with normal tutorials. The social media and contact information will be down below. And that's it. Remember, no matter what you do, you'll always be beautiful.